Relationships should inspire people to grow and become a better person, and if they're lucky, they'll find themselves in the presence of someone who will both nurture and take care of them without asking anything in return, because that's really how real love is supposed to be. Many times, we meet special people in our lives that no matter how imperfect they are, we are still willing to love and accept them, until reality steps in. Love is blind, as the famous line goes, and in our blindness, we tend to take these small and seemingly insignificant flaws for granted until it's already too late. If you play the role as the giver and the nurturer in your relationship, what actions should you take to make sure that you are a good and healthy influence to your significant other's life? To answer this question, let's look at the following ways on how to inspire your partner to change for the better. 1. Let them out of their comfort zone. Let your love give them enough strength to face the world without fears. Most of the time, people are too scared to go out of their comfort zone, either because of a suffered trauma from their past experiences or the anxiety of just facing new and unfamiliar things and circumstances. Be their strength and their refuge, and let them know that if things get rough out there, you'll be there to hold their hand and face the world together. 2. Encourage them to choose optimism and positivity. Don't let them drown in self-pity and unnecessary emotions, especially during the hardest times. It's normal to feel helpless whenever one is bombarded by challenges, but let them realize that when life gives you lemons, you can always make the best and tastiest lemonade together. 3. Inspire them to be more ambitious and determined. Relationships should not feel like a cage, especially if one of you is a dreamer and a free spirit. Let your partner fly and inspire them to achieve their goals without letting your commitment be a burden. Instead of overprotecting them from what's out there, give them wings to soar higher. At the end of the day, they'll come home to you. 4. Awaken their desire to live and enjoy a happy life. People can't be at their best all the time, especially if they're going through a really difficult stage in their life. Sometimes, your cheerful girlfriend can become an emotional and sad little girl. Sometimes the boy you love just gets depressed and loses interest in the things that he used to enjoy. Your job, as a partner and a good friend, is to remind them that life is still beautiful, that no matter how sad or angry or scared they feel right now, better days will come. 5. Help them trust themselves. Never let your partner feel that their decisions are always wrong and that they are incapable of making the right choices. The last thing you want to do is to make them feel that they can't trust their own instincts, and that they cannot rely on their own judgment, especially at times when their confidence is all they have left. It's important that we should be there to inspire and encourage our significant other to be a better person, not based on our own definition nor on our desire to be in control of another human being. You should always keep in mind that as a partner, you have to accept your significant other for what they are and what they can become. It is your role to inspire them to be a better person, but it is not your right to force them to change.